Welcome back to the channel. Got another reaction for y'all today. Cosmic Wonder. Make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel. It's always pumping out good news. This is for the Avengers Doomsday trailers or whatnot. He's going to be talking about it and what's coming up here pretty soon. So, yeah, he's going to be giving us some details. Let's see what you got, Wonder. Let me know something.
What is going on, Cosmic Crew? Thanks for stopping by the channel today. We have a lot of news to go over when it comes to Avengers Doomsday today. We are talking about the release date for the full official trailer, plus new fights in Avengers Doomsday are reportedly revealed. And there's some pretty good ones. One of them I think a lot of people have been waiting for a pretty long time, at least waiting to see these two characters on screen together for an incredibly long time. Now, we've gotten teasers for what's coming in Avengers Doomsday, but we haven't gotten the first official full teaser trailer for it. And it looks like it's not going to be one of the 4 trailers that's going to come in front of Avatar, Fire, and Ash, which does make sense. Now, we can kind of put everything together and form a bigger picture. It seems like Marvel was simply just teasing us to get us ready for the Doomsday trailer, letting us know Steve Rogers is coming back, Thor's coming back, hey, the X-Men are coming back. And then they're going to put them all together in what we're assuming is going to be a really, really great teaser trailer. We know that Marvel needs to
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on like a amalgamation of everything. I don't want to just react to each one individually.
Knock it out of the park with the first full teaser that's going to release online at the same time it releases before movies in the theaters, which of course I think is the best strategy. So when are we going to be getting that first official trailer? Well, according to Trailer Track, who that's all they do, track trailers, and they have an impeccable record when it comes to it. The first trailer for Avengers.
Yeah, Steve Rogers holding his baby. So baby boy, they're gonna have powers. Are they gonna integrate these children somehow in the story, other than, you know, Doom might take him or something like that? I don't know.
Doomsday is expected to debut during the Super Bowl on February 8th.
Okay.
So we're about 2 months away from that right now. They also came out and stated again, there's no question whatsoever from what we're hearing at this point that the Avengers Doomsday full trailer will debut during the Super Bowl. It will be a massive event, and they put massive in all caps. So I believe what Marvel has been doing is just getting us ready. Instead of putting these little teasers in front of Avatar, Fire, and Ash, and then 5 days later putting them online, instead of those being about hyping up the movie, what they're really doing is trying to get us hyped for the full official trailer, for the first full official reveal of Doctor Doom, because that's when we're going to get him, according to everything that we've heard.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually a pretty good plan, because especially after that X-Men trailer leaked yesterday, and we did a video on it, and the video's still up. Kind of surprised because we put some clips in there, or we put some, stills in there. It's still up, but after seeing all of that, and spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, we're about to talk about it a little bit. After seeing Cyclops, his optic blast, the Sentinels.
I did a reaction on that earlier. I seen his fucking, that's gonna be hard. The Russos are big fans of Zack Snyder and the way he displays power and stuff. So they're friends with him. So the Russos, man. They're one of the best superhero directors. It's Whedon, even though he fucked up a few times, he made 2 great Avengers movies. And he made that terrible Justice League movie. Then the Russos, and then Zack Snyder. Those are, I think, some of the best superhero directors.
In the background, the X-Mansion destroyed. Oh, I've seen a lot of people online say that they weren't excited, but now they're excited. And I think that's going to just amplify from here on out with everything that we get from Marvel Studios. Now, that's going to be the 3rd trailer that is going to be hitting theaters in just a few days now. It's coming in theaters before Avatar, Fire, and Ash on Thursday. Again, it's leaked online. I've seen it up still. A lot of it's been taken down, but if you look for it, you can find it.
I thought it was.
So that's the 3rd one. The 4th one, according to a couple of different insiders at this point, is going to be the Fantastic Four and the Wakandan/Talokan team, where Namor is from. Apparently, they are going to be working together. Okay, and maybe we'll see the Fantastic.
Fucking name Namor is gonna fucking betray him or something. He's known for doing shit like that in the comics. He just works on his own agenda, and he's sided with like villains a lot of times. So
Four in Wakanda, it makes sense. Reed Richards is one of the smartest men ever, smartest man alive from his universe. And in our universe, Shuri's one of those people as well. Wakanda has all the advanced technology. And it says, and maybe some other appearances from the other Avengers if we get that scene filmed in the Middle East, where we know Anthony Mackie, Letitia Wright, and Simu Liu appear. I think it would be good to show Simu Liu because I think Shang-Chi is one of the best characters that we've gotten after Avengers Endgame, so they should definitely tease him because I think a lot of people think that as well.
I really like Shang-Chi. I don't know what people were talking about saying the movie was stupid. I really enjoyed that movie. I saw it when I was on deployment in Japan, and so it was awesome.
That is supposedly going to be the fourth trailer. We're going to see Wakanda, Talokan, the Fantastic Four, maybe some other characters. And the reason they're not doing one tease for what's coming in the trailer for the Thunderbolts or for the new Avengers is because they just had their movies. Even though we are getting the Fantastic Four, but they're from a different universe, so they kind of have to show, hey, the Fantastic Four, even though they are in that other universe, they're going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah. And a lot of universes are going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, so, really looking forward to that. That is when the full official teaser should come out on the Super Bowl, which I think is a great idea because so many eyes are going to be on that. Now, we do have two really cool fight scenes that have been reported that we need to go over. Okay. I think this is pretty epic. We'll get to them, but first, big thank you to Uber Eats. Okay, so the first one, this is being reported from Daniel RPK. He states, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine will seemingly fight in the upcoming Avengers film. Two of the OGs. Tobey Maguire.
A lot of people like John Campia. He's the main one right now. They don't think Hugh Jackman is going to be in Doomsday. I think everybody's going to be in everything. Well, not everybody, but there's going to be... I think he's going to be in it. Come on now. He was talking about back when in 2013 when they were shooting the Wolverine. He was talking about in an interview. He was saying, I know there's some way that Marvel will be able to bring Wolverine and the X-Men into the Marvel universe. That's a terrible fucking Australian accent, but yeah, there's he's game. He's ready to go. Like, come on now, he's gonna be in this movie. If he's not in this movie, I'd be very surprised. But I know for sure he's gonna be in Secret Wars. Everybody's gonna be in there, and hey man, I hope it's good. I hope I trust the Russos. They love these characters, man. And they've talked about wanting to do something with Wolverine anyway. Like Anthony Russo, I think, is Joe Russo. He loves Wolverine. He says that's his favorite character. So come on now.
Hugh Jackman. In the 2000s, in the early 2000s, they kind of kicked off these incredible franchises, and I mean, look at where they're at today. Hugh Jackman came back in Deadpool and Wolverine. Tobey Maguire came back in Spider-Man No Way Home. Now they're both set to return in Avengers Doomsday and fight each other. So not only are we finally going to get them on screen, but we're going to see a fight between the two of them. Let me know who you think would win.
That'd be awesome.
I love Wolverine.
I love Wolverine, but a fight between him and Spider-Man, he's going to win. He's too fast. He's too strong. Wolverine's not gonna be able to land a hit. Wolverine's fast. Like, he's a super soldier fast. Like, but if Spider-Man locks in, there's actually a comic book where Spider-Man was his Superior Spider-Man versus Wolverine, and that's when in Superior Spider-Man, fucking Doc Ock had control over Spider-Man's body for a good amount of time, and he fought Wolverine and beat the fuck out of him. Beat the dog, punched his face into the concrete. Yeah, Spider-Man, if he locked in against Wolverine, he'd win.
One of my favorite characters ever. I think Spidey might have the upper hand, unless Wolverine gets on him, because obviously Wolverine can heal, right? But we know this isn't going to be a fight to the death. We know they're only going to fight for a little bit until they finally all realize what is actually happening. Doom is the villain, not them. Even though they're from other universes, that doesn't necessarily make them bad, and it doesn't necessarily make them a threat. So eventually everybody's going to work together and go up against Doom. We know that, but we know we're getting an Avengers versus the X-Men scene, which I'm super stoked for, and apparently these two are going to be involved in that. They're going to fight each other.
That'd be dope.
I'm all here for it. Let me know what you think about it. Now, the next one...
I hope they change Tobey's suit a little bit, give him a different style suit. Like, maybe keep the original design in there, but then change it up just a little bit more. Yeah, it'd be hard.
This one is a little bit more interesting. And I've heard a lot of people say you can already hear the jokes being made. Because according to Alex Perez from thecosmiccircus.com, Mr. Fantastic and Deadpool are reportedly going to fight in Avengers Doomsday. This one's interesting because, again, Deadpool has a healing factor like Wolverine, right? We know no one's really going to die in the Avengers versus the X-Men scene, at least not directly due to one person fighting another.
I can already hear the jokes. Deadpool's going to be fucking talking, he's going to be saying some crazy shit. Probably talking about, can you stretch everything? Or something X-rated.
There may be some explosions or something like that happens, or maybe Doom comes and kills people, but we know, like, Mr. Fantastic's not going to kill Deadpool, Deadpool's not going to kill Mr. Fantastic. I do think this will be a really interesting fight, because based on what we saw in the Fantastic...
Oh, and another thing, too, I hope the Russos make Mr. Fantastic's stretchy powers look better, because in Fantastic Four, he barely showed them at all. And Galactus was pulling him apart like this, and he was like... Like you can't. Reed is supposed to stretch more than that. He's supposed to, be like fucking like Plastic Man almost. Plastic Man has an edge on Mr. Fantastic as far as his powers. Plastic Man can like do almost anything. But Reed is supposed to like. I think the best representation of him in live action as far as the stretchy powers was in the early 2000s movies we had. Even though the CGI wasn't that good, but. Yeah, that's what all the shit he was doing in those movies. That's what he's supposed to be like. Like he'd get flattened, bullets would probably like ricochet off of him. He can stretch and hold up fucking Ferris wheels and shit. Like, come on now. In the movie, he was just. It just seemed like he was just like extending a certain length. Like he's just extend his limbs. He can't really stretch like a rubber. You know what I'm saying? I hope the Russos makes his stretching powers look better. They typically know how to do that. Like they make Falcon look like a badass in every movie. The shit that they were doing with Brave New World, shit. That's a whole nother story. I don't know. I was really let down by that.
They're going to have to really amp up Mr. Fantastic's powers.
I just said that. Yeah. Thank you. We're all thinking the same thing.
We saw him stretch, and Galactus almost tore him apart.
I literally just said that.
He was not stretched that much.
Yes.
So if you want to go and you want to say, hey, how the heck can Mr. Fantastic go up against Deadpool?
Yeah.
Can Deadpool just cut his arm off? Or will he learn how to make it elastic enough to where it actually doesn't hurt him? That's what they're going to have to do, at least to make this a good fight visually. Because, I think Deadpool could shoot and slash and cut, and that would be pretty dang effective against Mr. Fantastic, at least the version that we saw in the Fantastic Four First Steps. We didn't see much of his powers. We didn't see much of what a bullet could do to him or what, a sword could do to him. But I think we're going to see that in this scene. And I think they're going to show that he can actually take it. He can absorb it. His skin can just go with it, right? He's elastic.
Yeah.
That's at least what I'm hoping for. And everybody...
It just seems like the Fantastic Four movie, they didn't do a good... I mean, there's a few times they showed good power display, but... like with Sue and Johnny for sure, the Thing, but they dropped the ball with Reed and Galactus as far as because Galactus, he was getting hurt by Johnny multiple times. Like that one part when Johnny destroyed his pipes and shit, he was just, like, nigga, this is supposed to be a cosmic fucking god. He should be able to instantly repair that, and that should have no effect on it. It should be extremely difficult to harm this nigga. Johnny's shooting him with fire in his eyes. He's finding difficulty with that. We only see him use telekinesis and shit. He just seems like a big walking man. I don't believe this to be a big powerful god. The best representation of cosmic entities in the Marvel movies was the Celestials and the Eternals. That is exactly how Galactus should be. He should be bigger than the Earth and then shrink down into the fucking size he was in the movie in the Fantastic Four. And the way he was coming in and the way the Celestials were coming in and creating a black hole and teleporting and shit, that's how Galactus should look. That is the best representation of a cosmic entity in a superhero movie. Say what you will about Eternals, but those scenes are the best part about that movie. And Makari and her speed powers, you know. But they just didn't do a good job of displaying Galactus's cosmic powers in this movie. They act like they don't have any imagination with this shit. Like you that's what I'm saying. Anime does crazy powerful shit all the time. It's just these people need to have more imagination with this shit. They only show Galactus using telekinesis and getting hurt by the Phantasm Force multiple times. I don't know. And then Sue pushes him back with her. He's holding on to a building like it's a problem. Like he's struggling against this shit. He is a cosmic god, billions of years old. He should not be struggling against that. Yes, you can show how I agree that it should have killed her because her using all that force and to push him back, but no.
He's been talking about this already. They're like, well, you already know the joke Deadpool is going to make about Mr. Fantastic being able to stretch any part of his...
I said that earlier.
Body.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be a really cool fight if they really up kind of how Mr. Fantastic uses his powers. I definitely think it would be really cool to see Deadpool and Mr. Fantastic fight.
That's crazy how humans, we all think the same thing. That was crazy.
But they do have to up his powers. The Russo brothers, I think, can handle this incredibly well. And it's really funny now.
Yeah.
After seeing the Cyclops teaser, everyone's like, yeah, total faith in this movie now. It's going to be completely awesome.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, I cannot wait to see that in HD and 4K. Ugh. I've been waiting on a good representation of Cyclops for a long time. They fucked him in the early 2000s movies. He was okay, but he's not Cyclops that I remember from the cartoon. Cyclops is supposed to be like the X-Men's Captain America. You know? And they made him a fucking whiny fucking baby over Jean. The whole fucking series, and made Wolverine the star.
Cyclops take off his visor, shoot the optic blast in the air. The Russos know what they're doing. The Russos have an incredible track record in the MCU. Yeah. That's what I've been saying this entire time. Sure, I have worries, just like anybody else, but I do have faith in the Russo brothers and Kevin Feige because they haven't missed in the MCU yet. Captain America the Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame.
Yep.
I'm just talking about the MCU. I know they've done some projects outside and they haven't exactly all been hits.
I mean, they're fanboys at the end of the day, man. I mean, I kind of don't like how I love Thanos. But I kind of wish they kept his powers that he had in the comics a little bit. That's the only minor gripe I have with it, but I still love Thanos. He's one of the best. He's the best. I think he's better. I like him more than Darth Vader. I like Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but he's one of the best villains on screen that we've gotten. And if they can do that shit with Doctor Doom, that'd be incredible.
MCU, they seem to know what they're doing, and they did not agree to come back. They did not want to come back for a full year. Robert Downey Jr. was asking them for a full year to come back. They said no until they finally had just the perfect idea go off in their heads. And that is the only reason they agreed to return. Plus, before, I think it was at an interview for Avengers Endgame, they were asked, would you ever return? They said Secret Wars. So they already had somewhat of an idea of what they wanted to do.
I remember that.
And then finally, years later, the light bulb just went off, and they just were like, this is it. This is our chance to do what we've always wanted to do, Secret Wars. We have the perfect sword.
Look at this nigga's face. That nigga look like, damn, we got a long road ahead of us. Yeah, that nigga is stressed.
For it, let's go back and do it. Robert Downey Jr.'s back as Doom.
His belly hanging out.
Loki's story has been crazy so far. The X-Men returning. I think everything is here. It's set up perfectly to make just maybe the best Avengers movies that
Robert is like, yeah, man, I'm ready to go, man. And then fucking Joe's like, I'm not ready for this.
That we've ever seen. And then Secret Wars maybe tops that. Either way, I have noticed the hype is ramping up a lot now. A lot of people are saying, oh, Marvel's back. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about these fight scenes, and let me know how excited you are to see the first full official trailer in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
All right, do all that stuff he just said. Like, comment, subscribe to his channel. Go do all that. I'm getting hyped up. I'm starting to get hyped up. I'm of this very curious stuff that they got going on here. We will see. I'm interested in the fights. I'm interested in the character design. I'm interested in the display of power. I'm interested in the storytelling. You know, if it makes sense. What is going on with Doom's backstory? What Earth does he come from? You know, does he come from the Fantastic Four's Earth, or does he come from a different Earth that just gets destroyed because Steve Rogers stayed back in time and created an incursion that destroyed, you know, Doom's world, and that's why he's coming after Steve? Because apparently, you know, Doom is coming after Steve and wants to kill him. That's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just really interested what they're gonna like, how they're gonna make Doom a sympathetic villain, like how they kind of did with Thanos and stuff. I was okay with Thanos' story, his whole backstory, when they try to give him a reason for why he was doing what he did. And it would have been cool if they combined the reason why Thanos was doing what he was doing, is eliminating half of the population, is because so he can prevent, you know, the whole seeding thing with the Eternals stuff. If you've seen fucking Eternals, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna sit here and explain that shit, but if they was able to tie, you know, Thanos' purpose into the Eternals celestial thing, that would have been cool. But I want to see how Cyclops is portrayed in this movie. Is he gonna be that leader that we see in X-Men '97? You know, that is Cyclops. Is Hugh Jackman in this movie? Because he wasn't listening to Chair Watch. Tobey Maguire, he's been seen on set or seen out in England where they were filming. I don't think Tom Holland's gonna be in this one because he's filming Brand New Day. That's another thing too. Brand New Day's trailer's been getting leaked online too, and I've been seeing leak footage for that, and I don't want to do reaction until the HD version comes out. So when everything comes out, people just stand by. I'm gonna do a reaction for everything. So yeah, man, I'm very curious about what they're gonna do. We'll just have to wait and see. I want to see how this stuff is gonna go. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you to do the same thing that Cosmic just told you to do. Make sure you like, you know, comment below, subscribe, and comment below, like I just said. And yeah, I'll see you one match later. Peace.